All right, guys, I'm gonna try something today that may be stupid, may be dangerous, but might be genius too. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out together. So, Dougie Buggy, if you recall, is do you remember me showing you where this thing hinged up or whatever? And I didn't like that. And essentially, this side of the railing was a little bit lower than this side. And as a result, so was that bar. Well, I was partially right and partially wrong when I made that statement. It was a little lower down here, but it was not the complete reason why that was off. So I fixed this problem. I jacked it up a little bit, welded in new pipe. We're good to go. But this little, you can't hardly see it. I think it needs to at least come up at another 1/4 of an inch to get right. And I don't know if you can see it. I've already started jacking on it a little bit, and I'm hoping that this might bring it up. What I've done, essentially, I am spanning this little area here with a 3 by 3 by 1/4 angle and a 4-inch W-shaped beam. Borrowed a jack from work. Now cut me a piece of wood. I even notched it to fit in here. Now, for safety's sake, I put in this in case something does happen and it causes me problems. I'm gonna do it maybe a 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch at a time. See where we go. Let it adjust itself. Oh, also I'm shoring it up with some jacks there. That way we don't put the weight and the stress on that. Let's see how she turns out. All right, I've jacked it a couple of times and it is coming up. Still not on there, but I feel like it needs to sit and live for about 5 minutes or something like that. Then keep going. I don't know. I'm thinking it's correcting the problem, but it'll drive me nuts if I don't get that fixed before I start painting things. So let's keep going. Good. I get nervous with this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. I think we need to stay there for a minute. Let that stay. Okay. We'll keep going. Okay. We might be just a smidge bit higher. I'm gonna give it a couple more little pulls. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. Let the metal adjust, regain its memory. All right, gang. Well, I let that set overnight, and actually I came back out late and gave it another couple of pumps. Then before I left for church this morning, did another couple pumps just for that. Let it set all night and all through church. So here we are. Let's take a look and see. I have removed this guy. Let's see what we got. And just like that, we are within a gnat's hind end, I think, of where we need to be. I ain't gonna do anything else with it. Looks like it worked. Yeah, that looks pretty even. Of course, this, video cameras can't really tell you a whole lot, but it makes me feel a lot better knowing. And what that did too, it kind of corrected the sort of the dash bar right there that the steering wheel is being hung from. It kind of fixed all that. I think what happened, if I remember correctly, the story I was told that they were going on a sandbar and flipped her over somehow maybe, and of course it smacked on that, which caused it to deflect. And I think what we did worked. We just took it a little bit above where it should be normally, and then I let it stretch and then relaxed it, and when she's back together. So I think fixing that and this is going to make it look like nothing has ever happened, and we are good to go. So there you go. So in that case, if nothing else good happens today, I'm at least tickled that that's done, because my personality, I usually let a lot of things go, and that would have been fine. It wouldn't hurt nothing, but it just it would eat away at me if I had thrown any sort of paint or whatever, and never at least try to fix that. So I'm glad it worked. So anyways, that's it for this video. See you later.